can push yourself in that moment that you don't feel like it, that you're just like, well, I'll eat less, or, well, I'm tired. If you can get through that one time, I promise you, every other single time will be easier, and you will get your goal achieved. Okay?
Hi guys, it's Christine from Finding Me 23 on Instagram, and today is my second weigh-in. So first I just want to let you know how this week went, which was pretty good. If you watch my other videos, you'll see from my first week I did really well on the food and could have probably improved on the exercise, and this week I have to say it's probably the opposite. I didn't do bad on my food, but I certainly subbed in some things that I hadn't prepped. Other than that, I did pretty good, but with my exercise, I definitely have improved. I believe I went to the gym 3 times this week and worked out, and then yesterday I went on an extremely long walk, and which just felt awesome to be able to do that. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but the improvement from that alone has been awesome. If I went on a walk in the past, I'd probably get tired after about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. It was pretty bad. But going for an hour straight, strong, was really cool. So my main struggle this week, like I said, was not sticking to the food that I had prepped. I actually already have like 2 or 3 meals still in my refrigerator that I had prepped that I was supposed to have this week. So I know that I definitely want to get back on track with that. My biggest downfall was probably on Wednesday again, where I had some pizza. So that was my first cheat. If you guys have something that's like your weakness, share it with me. I'd love to hear it. And pizza is definitely mine. I know that I had been telling other people I don't even have cravings for you know, grease and fries and things that I used to before, but pizza is definitely a weakness of mine. Luckily I still stayed within my calorie count and was able to make it up and burn it off, but just staying away from that kind of stuff is my goal. So what I think I'll do in the future is just plan a certain day that I'll have a little something that I normally wouldn't, so that I don't feel like it's something like it was a downfall. So other than that, I have to say I'm feeling amazing. If you watched my first video, you'll see that I was just tired, I was exhausted, I was feeling so lazy, didn't want to do anything, didn't want to get up, and I honestly can't believe it. I just feel so much more energized. Like I have the energy to do the things around the house that I'm supposed to do. I have the energy to, you know, play with Ariella, and I don't know. I just feel so much better, so much more awake, so much more alive. One of my family members had mentioned something about feeling like you're just existing instead of living, and that's definitely how I was feeling. And through this journey, I definitely feel like I've been able to live a little bit more. So if you want that, follow along. I definitely have to say the support from my friends and my family and all of you guys has just been amazing. That's really why I feel I've been able to stick to this for the 2 weeks that I have so far, and how I feel like I don't want to, you know, just fall off and go back to my own ways, is because of the support that I've had, and I really appreciate and love you guys. I did want to say I did get some feedback on how the videos go, and I know that I do like to talk a lot, so if there's something specific that you'd like to see or watch, feel free to skip through it. But I have noticed that instead of having so many things cut out from what I'm saying and just having me go all over the place, I'm just going to continue to keep most of my content instead of snipping it all out. So this might be a little bit of a long video, but I'll certainly put some timestamps in the description if there's certain things that you want to see. So like every week, I like to talk about 3 things that helped me throughout the week. And this week, definitely the most important one that I found really kind of hit me yesterday when I was working out and just thinking, why am I doing this? What is the reason for me to start this journey? And so I encourage you to find why you started, or find why you're going to start, and just keep reminders of that around. My personal things are, one, mainly just being there for my daughter. And I know that a couple of YouTubers have mentioned, wanting to be able to be there for their kids. And not only do I want to be able to have the energy to play with her and be there for her, but also I don't want to end up 20 years down the road having these health issues where, my kids are worrying about me or trying to take care of me. And I want to be around, and I want to be around for their grandchildren, and who knows, maybe great-grandchildren. I want to be alive and healthy for as long as I can, and so that is my main reason. I guess my second reason would be just how I feel and how uncomfortable I've been. So my encouragement to you is to find those reasons, capture them somehow, and put them around your house. These are some pictures that I know that I'm going to print and post around. The first is of my daughter, and just being reminded every day, you're doing this for her, you're doing this for your future children, you're doing this for your family. I know that's going to be encouraging. And also, in those moments when I'm just like, I'm fine, I'm just fine the way that I am, I'm also going to put this picture up to remind me of just how uncomfortable I am. And I'm going to put up this one as well, which I know at first you might be confused about. It's my sneaker with the shoelaces tied on the side. And that's because, like I mentioned in my first video, I can't comfortably tie my shoes regularly. I have to bend up and end up having to tie it on the side because I can't comfortably reach it any other way. And, that's just embarrassing and uncomfortable. And hopefully that'll just be a reminder of, listen, you can do this. You will accomplish this. My second tip was to find some good music that can pump you up. I know that some people, they have that angry music, or they have, other things that just really pump them up. But I think positive and uplifting music is really the way to go, because first of all, those negative and angry songs, that feeling isn't going to last. And you want that feeling of power and encouragement to be in your workouts, so that is a lasting thing. So I do have some suggestions. Unfortunately, I don't know how all that licensing works yet, so I'm not able to play them, but I do want to list them. The first one is, which I'm sure you have heard of, is Fight Song by Rachel Platten. The second is I Feel So Alive by Capital Kings. And the third is Not Backing Down by Blanca. And these 3 songs, I just feel kind of speak to me about what I'm doing and how I want to be feeling and continuing to feel through this journey. They're just so encouraging and uplifting, and I just feel like it's something that I can keep consistent through my entire journey here. So that's what I would do. Just find some songs that you feel that describe your journey and you can relate to, that keep you pumped up, that keep you going. My third tip, find an accountability partner and don't lie to them ever about what's going on in your journey. Find somebody you can be honest with, who will give you tough love when you need it, but give you the support when you need it as well. I've got a couple people I'm talking to, and just being able to be honest with them and tell them how I'm feeling, just one, makes it so much more relatable to most likely what they're going through, and just gives you more motivation to continue and not give up. You want to be able to tell them when you accidentally cheat or do this or do that, because that's the whole point of the accountability. If you have an accountability partner that you're just talking to, say, oh yeah, I'm doing great today, and yeah, I exercised and blah, 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 there's no really accountability in that. So find somebody you can be honest to, and try to keep in contact with them for at least 2 to 3 times a week. Those of you who are on this journey, you're doing amazing. You're doing awesome. Don't give up. That's what I've been telling myself is do not give up. Do not give up. It was so sad when I was first watching videos and seeing these channels where there's my first day on my journey, my second week on my journey, and then there was nothing else. And then 2 years later, they had posted again, my first start of my journey, and then maybe a video or two after that, and then just years had passed, and then they start again. And you know, we all go through that. We all go through those times of where we're so pumped up and so ready, but I don't want there to be another time. I want this to be the last time. I want it to be the last time I see those numbers, the last time I feel like this. So I just encourage you, do not give up on yourself. You can do this, and I believe in you, and I'm sure the people around you believe in you. Go and get what you're looking for, guys. So I just want to end this video with my body shots and my stats and my weigh-in for this week. Let's see what happens. All right, here it goes. So, wasn't exactly what my goal was, but to be honest, I knew that this was going to happen. I usually do lose a good amount of weight in that first week, and then after that, you start getting to actually losing the fat, which is a little harder. So I do think I'm going to try a little harder next week because I would just like a little more than that. But I am happy. I'm happy it's going down. I'm not staying at the same number, and I'm not going up. So that's a win for me. And we'll see how I do next week. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up or subscribe if you want to follow along. I'd love to see your comments, your questions, anything else you'd like to see me talk about, any other videos you'd like me to do. That's about it. Bye, guys.